Hey, church. Hope you're having a great day so far. Just wanted to touch base with you again. We're going to be in Ephesians chapter 4, verses 1 through 3, as we do a devotion in a moment. But first, I want to let you know some things going on. Friday is Good Friday. I'm preparing, and we're going to put together a devotion for Good Friday. It'll come out at 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon. And then at 6 o'clock, we're having what's called a community prayer vigil. It'll be on Facebook Live. Also, you'll be able to tune in to 89.3 FM and be able to listen to it. Me, along with some other ministers, are going to be doing some praying and encourage you to pray. Also, it's going to go from 6 to 7. You can go on Facebook, go in the search box and look for Community Prayer Vigil event, which will be Friday at 6 o'clock. And you can like that, and then you can watch it on Friday. I'm going to read, and then we'll get into it. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 1 through 4. Therefore, I, the prisoner of the Lord, urge you to walk worthy of the calling you have received, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, accepting one another in love, diligently keeping the unity of the Spirit with the peace that binds us. How many people out there today have cabin fever? Anybody? Yep. Yeah, all of us, we don't like being told what to do, right? First of all. And then making us to stay at home. I'm blessed to be at the office today. But, most people are just in their house and have been for days. If you're by yourself, you can get lonely. But if you're with people, you can get irritated. You can get cabin fever no matter what. As I was reading this passage, just recognize, that, boy, it's easy to be irritable with somebody. It's easy to be irritated by things that normally wouldn't irritate us. And so I encourage you, as we read this passage today, we need to walk worthy of the calling with all humility and gentleness and with patience, accepting one another in love. Man, everybody's going through it, right? Not one of us are escaping this. People are anxious. People are irritable. And we need to have patience with each other. We need to encourage one another because we're all dealing with something that we've not ever dealt with before. And yes, we can be irritated and irritable, but we need to have patience with others. Hopefully they'll have patience with us. So I encourage you to be able to have patience with people, with each other, with those in your family. Man, it's easy if you're in your house with your family, with others that you love. It's easy to be irritable with those that you love. It's just easier. They're in close proximity, right? And so I encourage you, even with those that you love, have patience, have kindness, humility, and gentleness. We recognize that neighbors, people we work with, if you're an essential worker right now, you're at work, people are going through things, and people that don't have the Lord will act in ways that are just going to blow your mind, right? People that would have never been bothered by something are bothered immediately by it. So we need to have patience with those around us so that we can continue our Christian witness, first of all, and we're not going to be blowing our witness for Christ. And then secondly, if we can understand to have patience and humility and gentleness with all those around us, we might actually be able to bring those people that are far from the Lord to the Lord. So this is a double-edged sword. We want to show the love of Christ. We want to walk worthy of the calling that God has given us. And we want to do it in such a way to encourage and to strengthen, to have patience with those around us, because everybody needs Jesus. And we've got several weeks to go before we're out of this quarantine. And so it will make it a lot easier if we have patience, a lot of love, a lot of kindness, a lot of humility with one another, with our neighbors, with our friends, with those that we work with. So I encourage you today, be patient. I know it's hard, but the Lord has been patient with us. And he has humbled himself, Christ did, and went to the cross. And so during this time, we can, in humility and with patience, we can accept one another in love. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Friday.